Good afternoon. This is Barbara coming to you from the Below Ministry. I hope everybody is having a wonderful and beautiful Sunday. Today, I want to talk about women. Anyway, I had a very interesting weekend. This weekend was women conference at two different churches that I had to attend. I had to attend Zion Bethel Church, which was right down the street, and I also had to attend Welcome Temple Church. They also had a women's day yesterday, and I had to go back to Zion Bethel Church today. And I'm telling you, this weekend has been so exciting. God is just doing so many wonderful things with women. It's like, it's just so hard to explain the things that has been going on this weekend. But what I want to talk about is our purpose. When he created us, I did a piece called The Helper um, a while back. And it was explaining why he created us to be a helper. And I was also talking about him rising us up in the church. But it's so much more and it's so much deeper than that. It's so much more. And as I'm watching these women talk about women, and they said something very interesting about black women. And we got this thing that we stereotype each other. And it's like, I don't have no black friends because black women they this and black women they that. And, and we are very stereotyped women because they always think that we are loud and that we always angry and all of this. But I also was looking at a piece on it's not Facebook, but it's this little thing I get on Facebook and stuff. And this black man made a statement. He said, I don't want a black woman because of the way they are, their demeanor and stuff. So he was dating another race woman. And he was over one of his friend's house. So when the young lady came out the restroom, he asked them to leave. So the young lady was like, she was, didn't know what's going on. And so he was like, yo, homeboy, what's up, what's up? He said, man, you just disrespected my mom, my sister, my aunt. And he said, not only that, you disrespected your mother. Your mother is a black woman. Your sister's a black woman. Your daughters are black women. But when he said somebody's daughters, he got very angry. He said, what you getting angry about? You just disrespected them. Man, you don't talk about my daughters. Well, you just said you don't want to date no black women because they always angry, they always cussing, they never satisfied and stuff. You the one to put black women out there. And so he reached to grab his friend and throw him up against the wall. He said, well, what you getting mad about? You was the one that disrespected black women. He said, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you disrespected my mom and them. But when I was listening to these women talk about black women, and I'm looking at the women that's talking, these black women, PhD, doctorates, and all of this, very successful black women, very educated black women. Black women now has been in the last 10, 20, 30 years dominant in the workforce. We are single women, single parents. We have no choice but to get out here and work to take care of our families. But not only that, we are CEOs of companies. We are very educated black women. They are judges, doctors. Black women are rising up, not only in the workforce, but educational as well. So what I'm trying to say is this. Not only is God doing a new thing in us, he's doing a new thing with us. We are rising up to be helpers on the job, in the house of the Lord, in education, with our children. I'm seeing more black children right now graduating at the top of their class because the mothers are taking more interest in what the children are doing these days. God is rising us up right now to do a new thing with a new thing. He is rising us up to go out on these streets to get our men back as well. To get them back into the church, to get them back where they belong, as to do what they're supposed to do. And they're supposed to be the head. We're not supposed to be the head, but God is making us stronger and better right now to do what we need to do to get this church in order, to get our house in order, to get jobs in order, to get this world back in order. And we need to stand up and be what we are supposed to be. I'm seeing black women in the churches, all over, jobs, everywhere, that's taking a superior role because this is what God is putting inside of us. Knowledge, wisdom, order. As women, we need to take our place. We need to learn how to dress. We need to learn how to act. We need to receive what God is doing with us right now in this season of our lives. Any opportunity that God opens up for us right now, we need to step in it, step on it, and step with it. Any door, any window, any crack. Take that opportunity, women, right now to do what God is doing with us right now. I am going to take every opportunity. When I see that window crack, if I got a stick, a pole, a crowbar, trust and believe this. I am going to open that window up and crawl my big, fat, juicy booty through it. If I see that door cracking, I know God is cracking it and man trying to hold it. Oh no, you're not. What God is doing right now, he is rising us up. Don't let nobody pull you down. Don't let man pull you down. Don't let the enemy attack your mind. Because that's what they do. And it's not the man that he puts in your life. It's the spirit that the enemy puts inside of him. If you can separate the two, then you can make it. Because the enemy is very strong and he ain't wrong when he do what he do. Sometimes we get mad at the person. It's not the person. It's within what is inside of the person. And the enemy knows how to use that spirit and he uses it very well. And sometimes we have to say, I cast that spirit and that demon and that entity out in the name of Jesus. Sometimes we got to let certain things go in our life to get what God is trying to take us in our lives. Sometimes we have to be by ourselves to climb that ladder that God has put in front of us. And today, you have to decree and declare. Speak to stuff. Put it in the atmosphere. I know sometimes we don't want to do that, but starting now, in this season right here, put it in the atmosphere. Let the enemy know, I am who God is designing me to be. I am a child of God. I am standing on his word. I am standing on his promises. I am going to take back my life. You will not have control over me anymore. You let him know God created me. He uniquely designed me for this season right here. I am one man. This is Barbara coming to you from the Blow Ministry. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful and prosperous day. And remember, speak to the mountain and it will move. I love you and God do too. Goodbye.